Hi, Michael here from posterfactory.com.au. This is a short video to show what we do and one or two things you can do to achieve consistent high quality fine art prints. There is a big difference between a standard poster print and a fine art or giclée print, though this may not be obviously apparent from a distance. Although beautiful artwork can be appreciated from afar, it also draws the viewer in closer to inspect the finer details. And fine detail is one aspect where the fine art print quality surpasses a standard poster print. The other area where our fine art prints are more superior is in print longevity. Just as every monitor's color will vary, every printer's color output also varies, even between the same model. Not only that, but different paper stocks also vary in color, in the way inks are absorbed, and the way colours are perceived by our eyes. The way that we can best standardise colours across the different media is to create a colour profile for each of the different paper stocks. This way, a particular colour printed on one type of paper will closely match the same colour printed on another type of paper. But we don't just create a new profile for a particular paper stock at the beginning and forget about it. We regularly update our printer profiles for our selection of fine art papers. Why? Because throughout the life of a printer, colour accuracy may diminish as the print heads and other printer components age. Just as we should regularly service our cars to keep them running at their optimal performance, we regularly update our printer profiles to ensure the colours we print today will be as close as possible to what we printed a year ago, and to ensure consistent colour accuracy. At posterfactory.com.au, we use the latest Barber Ray technology in conjunction with sophisticated profiling and RIP software to produce the highest quality colour accuracy for your work. We also use Epson archival inks. These are pigment inks and are designed to maintain their colours for 100 years or more when printed onto compatible high quality cotton stocks. Rather than the standard CMYK inkjet cartridges, the printer used to create giclée prints will typically have 10 ink cartridges. This allows for the largest depth of colour with the ability to reproduce the finest details and differences in colour tones and shading, giving you a more continuous tone look. Here are a few examples of the same file printed using a standard 4-colour CMYK inks compared to using a 10-colour ink printer. To best see the differences, view the video at full size. In order to truly qualify as an archival print, we print on a 100% cotton rag paper. These papers are acid-free and specifically designed for fine art printing. Many knowledgeable art buyers won't purchase prints that aren't printed on this type of paper. A couple of things you can do to ensure optimal print quality are: ensure you have an embedded colour profile in your digital file. If you have Photoshop, you can check if you have an embedded profile by opening your image, clicking on the arrow at the bottom left-hand side of the window and selecting Document Profile. If it says Untagged RGB or Untagged CMYK, then your image doesn't have an embedded profile. If you use different photo editing software, you will need to consult your user manual or go online to find out how to check for color profiles. The specific profile you use isn't as critical a factor. As long as it is embedded in your image, your file will print correctly. We can try and explain color profiles by comparing them to different languages. If I only spoke English and you could only speak Portuguese, for example, it would be near impossible for us to talk to each other. If I knew that you were speaking Portuguese, I could get someone who spoke both languages to interpret. But if I couldn't tell what language you were speaking, it would be difficult to get someone to interpret, and I would be left guessing and most likely get it totally wrong. Embedding a profile in an image is like telling the printer what language you speak so then it can translate it. If no language is specified, the results may not be what you expect. Image resolution is the other factor that determines print quality. Image resolution of 300 pixels per inch would be optimal for high quality fine art prints. Any resolution higher than this will not translate into better image quality. For a brief overview on image resolution, check out our other video. If you need help in determining what your image resolution is for a given size, check out the help page on our website.